Marylebone, Euston, King's Cross, Liverpool. No, that's not right, is it?
Euston, Marylebone, Paddington.
Liverpool, no, not Paddington.
Fenchurch Street.
King's Cross.
Street.
So Fenchurch, Euston, King's Cross and Marylebone.
Oh, you missed out Liverpool.
King's Cross, Fenchurch, Marylebone, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Then why did we have our photo taken at Euston?
We're having an argument over which stations exist at the moment. We'll figure it out en route. Good morning. Today's ride, we're going down to London to ride the Monopoly board. But first, we need to get to London and we're not riding it. So let's get to the train station. He's off, can't stop him. So yes, we have arrived in the Big Smoke and we are riding around the Monopoly board, which is going to take us on a 30-mile round trip, dipping down into South London very briefly, but then largely north of the River Thames, around all of the locations of the Monopoly board. So this should be a good one. First stop, Whitechapel.
Stop number 1.
So Whitechapel, first stop, done. Where are we going next? We're going that way. Where's the next stop? Old Kent Road, South London.
All walks of life, from every spectre and spectre.
I was about to do a bit of talking to camera, but then Jimmy's shouting some nonsense behind me.
Here we are.
No idea what he's saying. Whatever it is, he sounds passionate about it. Suddenly feel like I'm doing Paris-Roubaix or the Tour of Flanders. Work smarter, not harder. Dave's got the right idea. Chris's wheel's still on. That's the important question.
They are, they're good.
The last time I came across this bridge was back in May last year for the end of Ride London. Bacon. I can hear breakfast calling. Right, well we are actually on the Old Kent Road, but now we just need to find a sign to prove that we've been here. Old Kent Road, done. Right, so next stop, Whitehall. Although I don't recall Whitehall being a square on the Monopoly board, perhaps I just haven't played it for too long. God, I can't even think now. I'm too used to playing the Roald Dahl version with the kids now. So yeah, Whitehall next. And hopefully that is actually a space on the board. Whitehall, done.
Whitehall.
They're coming thick and fast now. Northumberland Avenue, done.
Down to Northumberland Avenue, and that will take me higher.
Stu loves a bit of karaoke. There's dissension in the ranks.
As it's coronation weekend, shouldn't there be ascension within the ranks? That Catholic education wasn't wasted.
Strand, done. So it's got sunny, so the sunglasses have had to go on. But I thought I'd explain the reason that we're doing this today is that it was the King's coronation yesterday. God save the King. So we decided to come up to London to do a coronation Monopoly ride. I mean, honestly, it's got nothing to do with the coronation. We just wanted an excuse to come up to London. But that's the reason why we're here today. And so now the next stop is Bow Street. I think I'm going to have to start shooting less footage because I've just realised my GoPro battery is down to 16%. We're not even halfway yet. Although I have just noticed that I've got odd socks on. Same brand at least, but different pattern. So if you can actually hear me over the noise of the bells behind me, they're coming thick and fast now. So given that it was the King's coronation yesterday, unfortunately the Mall is completely closed while they disassemble all the grandstands and take everything else down. So unfortunately we cannot ride on the iconic Mall. So we're now making our way down to St James's Palace, which used to be King Charles's official residence, and then make our way back up to Piccadilly. Piccadilly, done.
Not having that, it can't be. I thought Old Kent Road was back.
So that's it, Vine Street. So believe it or not, there is actually no road named Mayfair. So Mayfair Hotel is what we've had to settle with. Where are we going next?
Well, we've gone wrong, so now we've got to go to Old Bond Street.
So talking of roads that don't actually exist, the next one we're going to is Bond Street, but it doesn't exist. There's an old Bond Street and a new Bond Street, but no such place as Bond Street, so you'll have to like one or the other, I'm afraid. We've got our first casualty. Right, well we've decided as we're in central London, you're never more than 5 metres from a coffee shop, so we may as well be sat down drinking a tea while we're helping fix Chris's wheel. And we found the perfectly named coffee shop. So there's no shame in it, but Chris has given up and now we've given it to the tough northerner.
So what's it at, Matthew?
Take two.
That's why I sanctioned his marriage to my friend Maggie.
I'm going to go and have my tea.
Yeah, but enough of this.
So we've resorted to CO2 now. Right, well we're done with the Strada. Chris's wheel is fixed and we're back on the road. Let's hope we get no more mechanicals. So that's New Bond Street, but as I say, there's no actual Bond Street, so that's all you're getting. Park Lane done. Right, next up, our first train station, Marylebone. Right, Marylebone done. We found ourselves in the iconic Regent's Park. I think we might just have to do a loop of this, just to say we have, you know. Oh, you gotta love Regent's Park. A cycling mecca. Giraffes on your left! Well, that was a nearly full loop of Regent's Park. And I have to say, I am very jealous of people that get to do this every day. Some parts of this road are billiard table smooth. Awesome. And then you have to remember you're in London. Right, we've got two together here. Regent Street and Oxford Street. Great Marble Street, done. I'm not entirely sure this one's on the board, but are you sure?
9th Street, Bow Street, Great Marlborough Street.
Are you sure it's Great Marlborough Street and not just Marlborough? No, it's Marlborough.
Marlborough Street.
There isn't a Marlborough Street, so again, you're going to have to settle with Great Marlborough Street. Right, onwards. Back to Leicester Square and Coventry Street done. Right, we've found the most beautiful road sign so far. Euston Road. I think we've only got 5 left to go. This has been fun. So that's Euston Road done. Next stop, King's Cross Station, which is literally 2 minutes away. And just like that, King's Cross over there. Right, King's Cross done. On to Pentonville. We're going to prison. I just want to point out that the battery on my GoPro was absolutely flying down. I've already had to change the battery once for my spare one, and the second one was draining pretty quickly as well. And I've just realised it's because I'm trying to film in 4K today. So in order to actually get to the end of this ride with a video, I've had to put it down to 1080. So if you see a noticeable difference in the video quality, that's why, and I apologise now. So you may or may not know that London is in a basin, and we've spent most of the morning riding around central London, which is pretty much the bottom of the basin. But now, as we're going up to North London to Pentonville Prison, well, I say North London, it's probably about as far south as you can go in North London, but it is technically still North London. We've got a bit of a climb coming up, so this should be fun. The Caledonian Road climb up to Pentonville Prison. Do not pass go, do not collect £200. We've done Pentonville.
I've just seen that.
We're doing the Monopoly ride, riding around the Monopoly board, all the places on the Monopoly board. We're using Pentonville as the jail. Cheers, you too, take care. Someone worried there we were trying to break someone out. Right, Pentonville Road next, and then Angel. Pentonville Prison to Pentonville Road, done. Oh boy, it is very warm and very sunny now. Bingo. Well, that's as close as you get into the Angel. So the original Angel Inn building is still there, but unfortunately it's covered in scaffolding and hoarding at the moment, but here's the top of it poking out the top. The home of British journalism, Fleet Street. Right, we're nearly done now, but we've been going about 4 hours now, so I think it might be time for something to eat. Sad times, we're now not stopping for something to eat. Yeah, boo, boo indeed. Boo indeed. Everyone wants to get the ride done before we eat, so hopefully only about another half an hour, because I am starving. Nice views now we're back in central London though. I'm not hungry anymore, I've just had a belly full of fumes from that bus. Fenchurch Street, done. How are we all feeling? Everyone's so bloody sarcastic. Right, well, Fenchurch Street marks our penultimate stop as we head back to where we started, Liverpool Street. And that seems as good a place as any to stop for a bite to eat and maybe a drink or two. But let's get there first. Kids and their skateboards. And we are done. That is the Monopoly board.
Unlike the game, we're all winners.
No, well, I got here first, so I won. Right, time to find the pub. So as I mentioned a few videos ago, this is what cycling's all about. Coming out with your mates on an adventure. We went wrong a few times, we took a few wrong turns, we got the route wrong. The route was planned to go to Fenchurch Street last, but no one thought, well, actually we're going home from Liverpool Street, so we may as well go there last. But you change the things on the fly, you have good fun. And as I say, this is what it's all about, just cycling with your mates. Cheers. Cheers. Right, well, we are back in Essex after a wonderful ride around London. What a day. And having just said that we're home, Jimmy has discovered that we're on 36 miles and that will not do for Jimmy. So we're off to do another 4 miles to round ourselves up to 40. I mean, in fairness, it is absolutely glorious. So why wouldn't you want to ride around in this weather? Come on! Get those extra miles in. What a day.
That is the end of a day in London and a 9-mile cool down.
That was good fun.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Well, that was another mini adventure completed and another great day out on the bike with the guys, which is the most important thing ultimately. And one really important thing I've just realised, my back brake has finally stopped squeaking. I finally managed to fix it. So a Monopoly adventure in London. No one passed go, no one collected £200, but thankfully no one ended up in jail. Great time out with the guys, great adventure, and just some real fun out on the bikes, which ultimately is what it's all about. So my parting comment to you is get out there on the bike, get riding, just have some fun. That's what cycling's all about. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.